Hello everybody, Chris from PMA here for another interview, and this time I'm joined by Steph from the wonderful Best Hands Shiatsu Massage. Steph, thanks for joining me today. How are you?
You're welcome. I'm great, thanks, Chris.
Now tell me and the viewers a little bit about yourself, what you do and how long you've been doing it for.
Okay. So my partner and I, Michael Christini, we run Best Hands Massage, and we have been working in the poker industry offering professional massage for 20 years. We originally had a client in our clinic in Auckland, Lee Nelson, and he approached us and said, look, we really need professional massage in poker. It's a professional game. We want the best. And we said, sure, we'll come and give it a go. And it just developed from there. And 20 years later, we're still here. We've got great therapists that work for us, and we love working in this industry.
Well, it goes without saying that I believe there's hundreds, if not thousands of players that have been in and around the Australian poker scene for the last 20 years that definitely know who you and your team are and the wonderful services that you provide. Throughout that time, can you tell us a little bit about what you've learnt about the game, any interesting stories, or how your appreciation for the game of poker itself has grown?
Let me think. I guess just by watching, I've learnt, how to play, so that when we are massaging players, we're very aware of the situation they're in, when we need to, press hard, when we need to pull back. So we've enjoyed that. And I think why Best Hands has survived in the industry is that we don't gossip, we don't, we see a lot of things, but we just keep our cards close to our chest, Like we love all of the players. We just love being part of it.
You've used the term survived, I would say thrived, and for good reason. Their services are absolutely amazing, and I can say that from experience. Just a 10-minute massage for $25, $2.50 a minute definitely makes you extraordinarily relaxed, and I've learned about how many knots I've got in my back. Apparently I was a concreter in my past life. However, what do you think the benefits are to players if they haven't used your services before? What benefits would you advertise to them as your service providing?
So if a player has any pain in their body, that is going to detract from their game, because they're using their body is using that energy to try and fight the pain rather than putting the energy into their game. If you've got a headache, Best Hands can help, or if you're just feeling very tense, can relax. Or if sometimes players, they just need patience. So they might get a massage at the beginning of the tournament just to slow them down a little bit. So I think there's many, many reasons why you'd have a massage.
Some would equate it to a form of meditation in a way. There are so many players that talk about their mental practices in terms of getting in the zone and working on the mental side of their game, and meditations and aspects. And I promise every time I walk over to the poker table and see someone getting a massage, they are in the zone. It's like they're meditating, almost asleep, focusing on nothing but their game, because you make them feel so relaxed, and it's really wonderful. So that's brilliant to hear. Also today throughout the poker room, we had the Ladies Australian Championship take place, and I saw that you were servicing a few of the ladies in that game. Throughout your experience in the 20 years of poker, obviously doing the more common games of mixed men and women, what differences do you notice in the women's only game?
So what I notice is that when the women are playing together, they're far more relaxed, and they share more, they talk more, and they have a really good time. They feel very safe, I think. And because most of our therapists are women, of course we do have Michael as well, but most of us are women, we sort of really support the women. We're really behind them, and we want to actually massage more women poker players, because we feel that they need it. Because, women, we try to carry our families, our work, everything, and we get very tight. And often we don't allow ourselves a massage. So I think more women need to embrace the massage and treat themselves. And it's good for their game.
Yeah, exactly right. Now, before we finish up, some people at home might be wondering, are you ever going to set yourself down at a poker table and jump in for a game?
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm happy to win my kids' pocket money at home, and I've learnt some really good tips from some of the players. But no, I'm definitely going to stay on the other side of the table and just keep looking after this amazing industry.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for this little chat with us, Steph. many players, like I said, throughout the last 20 years of your service definitely appreciate what you do. Steph's amazing at her job. Her entire team are amazing at their job. And definitely when you see Steph at your next poker tournament here at the Star, be sure to call her over. The team from Best Hand Shiatsu Massage, they will take care of you. They are excellent. And just thank you for sharing your insight about your backstory and what you do for the game. What you've done for this industry is amazing. And I'm sure everyone that's had the pleasure of dealing with you appreciates what you do and your entire team. So thanks for joining us for this wonderful chat, Steph. All the very best.
Okay, thank you so much, Chris. It's been a privilege.
Thanks, everyone. We'll be back again soon for some more interviews. Thanks for joining PMA. Thanks, Steph.
Okay,
We
did our best.
That was good. I think it's very...